That is gorgeous. We're here on Tamanawas Falls Trail, ascending to the top, about 3.4 mile out and back. Also hiking by this epic river, raging its winter fury. The snow melts and adds to its head of steam. This trail is kind of browned and from dirt. People walking across it, but don't let looks deceive you. It's actually quite icy. It's a sheet of ice for the most part in most sections. Using my YakTrax Summit and having no problem traversing it, but certainly would not be trying it without proper equipment. If you did this with normal boots, you would go flying. That would be so dangerous. The likelihood of you doing this successfully without anything is very low. So I'd highly recommend either YakTrax or Microspikes. Snowshoes would probably be overkill, keeping it real, because it's really not about the depth of the snow. You get more value out of the snowshoes when it's really deep, thick snow. When it's just a sheet of ice across the top like this, you're going to get your best bang for the buck with YakTrax or Microspikes. So I'm doing YakTrax Summit. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Stare down at that pool. I love it. It's getting a little bit of a whitewater feel. And the backsplash of that current. Look at that. Pretty epic. I'd be remiss if I didn't pan over and show you the rest of the river. That's beautiful. I am not complaining. This is a pretty epic way to start my Saturday morning. Nice little 3.4 mile out and back. This is unbelievably gorgeous. Look at this. And I'm heading up to the fall. I'm not at the falls yet, but right now I'm paralleling a river I'm hiking beside. My guess is the top of this river is the falls. I will be enjoying. Dip underneath this tree. This is Mount Hood National Forest. Getting about 600 feet elevation as I climb. Can't get enough of that. The river. It's a wild river right there. Trail is a bit packed down and kind of discolored. You can see exactly where to walk, obviously. Look at that. There's a little wild waterfall not on the map. I love those. That's gorgeous. Just a little drop down. Very beautiful. As we continue on our trail, this is a gorgeous area. It's a piles of snow. Get a very clear path. And a little obstacle here. Nothing too crazy. Just step down and step across. And I made it. And I gotta figure out which way to go. A little bit of a impasse. Oh, I think this is the way. Love those moments when you get to an impasse and you're like, there's a tree in the middle of the way, where do I go? But oftentimes it's quite easy to figure out what the right path is. All sorts of what I would call mini waterfalls along this river. Not the main event, not the coming attraction. Tamanawas Falls, no doubt, will be at the top of this river, feeding into it. Pretty cool trail that parallels up this river. It's kind of gorgeous. Let's stop here. This is a nice area. Look at those icicles. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to try to go down there because I do not know what is underneath. It's called Safety 101 as I continue along. Look at that. I'm loving this river. This river is spectacular. Spontaneous game of limbo. That's a hidden waterfall on the river that is adjacent to our trail. Let's continue hiking. stop here again and take a gander at our river we're hiking parallel to the side. This area is beautiful. Look at that. This is just a natural wild river here in Mount Hood National Forest. This epic trail just kind of meanders right up beside it. You get a lot of pretty epic views, frankly. End of January, pretty heavy flow. I don't know how much that is attributed to snow melt, but we don't have winter for too much longer. Gonna get while the getting's good. And look at that. That's pretty gorgeous. We're hiking on Tamanawas Falls Trail, hiking above a beautiful river as we ascend towards Tamanawas Falls. All sorts of kind of little wild waterfalls in the river as it bends and weaves and twists and crooks. Just climbed a bit of a hill there. Let me pan around. Oh my gosh, this area is gorgeous. I'm gonna stop here for a second just to take a look at this beautiful river. Look at that, the river runs through it. Wild raging river paralleling our Tamanawas Falls Trail.